We have.
We are live.
Uh-huh. Hola.
Hola. Yeah, what we got going on out there?
Not much. Dusty Dan's with us, and Will.
And Will, yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
So we got a cool little night going on. I don't know if anyone's in right now. It might be a little bit early for everybody. So once everyone kind of gets in here, they can kind of... Oh, no, we're getting a couple people. There we go. Yeah, so... Hey, we got a cool little blind tonight that Will Hendo set up for everybody. And, Will, I kind of just want you to explain it because you're just better at that.
You're the mastermind.
Right. You do it better.
Yeah.
All right, I've got the rules and everything. So basically, I've given you 5 clues. You're going to guess the proof and then rank them. The clues are gobble gobble. This bottle is never empty. Blend of 3 Kentucky whiskeys, a Music City brand, and the new Blue Label pick.
Yeah, when we were talking about what those maybe could be, some of them are going to be a little difficult. Some of them may be like, it's going to be easy, but
Yeah.
I don't know. When you're blinding these, I don't know what's
Well, I tend to overthink clues, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I like
That's
really
what I love about them.
start running down rabbit holes with it. And then you're like, oh, that's
Honestly, like when you talk about blinds, like if there's no clues behind a blind, it is so difficult to pick out what anything is. It could literally be anything. You know what I mean? So there's got to be some kind of clues behind what's in the bottle. Because I mean, at some point, I mean, if you start drinking enough things from like one distillery or a different distillery, you can kind of start to pull out some of their some of the flavors and stuff like that you would pick up like consistently, but with no clues, it just becomes very, very difficult to pick anything out. So
It does.
yeah. And I don't do that. I rotate all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I never like really stick with one bottle for too long. I just kind of like nip a little, move on to the next one.
Yep.
Kind of buzz through the shelf.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's some people that just love like one brand. They stick with one brand and that's it. And but those are the ones that could pick out some of these notes in here. Be like, oh, that's Heaven Hill. That's whatever. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. Usually, I mean, a lot of times I won't even pour like a full pour at night. I'll try this bottle and then a little bit of pour of that bottle, and
and find out what really is hitting you that night. Sometimes you're in the mood for something, but you can't put your finger on it, and then you're like, you got to try a few, and then you're like, yep.
Or you open a new bottle, and you're like, man, I wonder how this compares to that. And then you're like, then you start a whole other rabbit hole. But what if it's just keep going.
I know. I come down at night, like to my collection. I'm just like
sniffing around.
Yeah, sniffing around, like just trying to get something. I'm like, oh man, what do I feel?
Yep, I do the same thing. I just stare at the closet.
Guy Davis said, he said, "Hey buddies, Dan and Will, I've been accused of being blind whenever I drink bourbon."
We got Ron's wood turning shop and stuff in here too. Ron's the man.
Nice. He is a great guy.
And then we got
Ron.
Dude, that's kind of sweet.
That's a sweet name.
That is really. It's just nice and clean and sweet.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, should we get this show on the road? Should we do it?
Let's do it. You're going down, buddies.
I'm pumped.
Cheers, guys. Good luck.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
So are we lifting glasses?
I'm gonna go A. I'm gonna go right to A.
Hey, we got Stanley from the Mash Bill in here. What's going on, Stanley?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What is up, Peeps? We were just talking about Peeps.
Yeah, that's from our neck of
the new job, dude.
He's
got nice nose to him. Some brown sugar.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
I'm just gonna put that as number 1 for me tonight.
Yeah.
That's
nice
amazing.
Brown sugar, maybe some little bit of nutmeg, kind of like
yeah, definitely some baking spice in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Coming out the gate hot.
Yeah, it's a little bit alcohol-y, a little boozy.
Hey, Bourbon and the baby's in the house.
Jay.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
The man.
Bourbon's in the house.
Yeah, we're getting to see people just need to get,
they're just running late. They're just running
late.
late. They haven't adjusted to daylight savings yet.
Exactly.
That's
exactly what it is.
I love the brown sugar and like baking spice note on this one.
Yeah, it's got a great nose.
Yeah.
It does. It's very
I see when I smell this, like what you're saying about the brown sugar, I almost get the thought of like the granule. Like, you know what I mean? Like see brown sugar.
Yeah.
There's definitely some like a little bit of like that like an alcohol note, like the yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna be a little hot.
There's a little like, I hate to say it, little youth note on this one too that I get, but
yeah, a little of the corn. It's almost that heat is like a Szechuan peppercorn.
Richie Z's in the house, baby.
Z.
Richie,
what's up, buddy?
All right, guys, I'm going in.
All right, let's do it. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Let's clank.
Cheers, buddy.
Woo!
Ooh.
Okay.
Holy.
I know what that reminds me of.
Woo!
That's really got a drink out of my barrel.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's got some proof to it.
Yeah, it's got
some barrel proof water to match that barrel proof there.
Or is it a high rye?
It could be, and you know what? It's not very sweet. It's got like more kind of savory notes.
Yeah,
that young corn.
Yep.
Kind of influence.
I'm getting almost like some wood notes now in the finish.
Yeah.
Like
There's definitely some tannins in there for sure.
Yeah. Little, not really polished 100%. Who else we go? Oh.
Peter White's in the house.
You got a personal request here, Hendo.
Uh-oh.
Personal hello.
What's up, man?
We got Whiskey Straight Al up in here all the way from over on the other side of the pond.
What's up, Al?
And then
good to have you, buddy.
Peter White.
Peter.
All right.
What's happening, Peter?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's really hot, youthful. I'm gonna have to write some notes down.
Yeah, I wrote some notes, just like initial thoughts.
It'll be interesting, which I'll figure out when we come back to it later.
Yeah.
I feel like with that one's so hot, it's hard to acclimate sometimes.
That's toasty. I mean, that's definitely
that
boozy.
opened me up a little bit too.
Jesus, yeah. Oh my God, I'm on fire now.
Got a nice mouthfeel to it though.
Yeah, it does. Coats really well.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, as long as I find out what that is at the end, because I like that. Like that's kind of what I've been into lately. Yeah,
just in your freaking face.
Yep. So whatever that is, I'm excited about it.
Ooh.
But it reminded me of something, so I wrote that down. Oh, look,
he didn't. Don't show it to Neil.
Yeah, I was
peeking.
Well, I might hit B real quick. Let me just.
I took a little nip of A because it was good.
Did you guys get any fruit notes? You getting on A? Anyone getting anything?
Yeah, I got a little bit of fruit notes. I think that it's very like it's almost like matches the nose. Very like baking spice heavy. It's some youthful notes on it.
Yeah.
Maybe they got like a delicate fruitiness to it. Maybe.
I almost get like a candied strawberry. I don't know if that sounds weird or whatever, but there's
I know almost like a not as intense, but like what would remind you of like a strawberry Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, something like that, like a strawberry candy.
Yeah,
that's right on the money, actually.
Or one of those now and laters. That kind of sweet. I'm getting that. I'm doing this all the time. I don't know why. I think I got that from my wife.
Hey, Bourbon, I will. I'll message you after this if you see this, Bourbon.
Sweet. So I just picked up B, and it's a totally different going on. It's a totally different animal, as expected.
Take a couple deep breaths, cleanse it out.
I feel more rye in this. I feel like a little bit of a rye kick. That's just me.
Oh, I would agree with that. I'm getting like a little of that maple.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go here and make noises because it's that good.
You just kind of like grunt.
And are you drinking along with us? Same thing.
I am. I've got the same lineup right here. So
you better.
So Dan, what we need to do is say something and then look for his reaction.
Yeah, no, I tried that last time. It didn't work.
Right. No, we're looking at it.
Poker Face is legit, man.
Yeah, you can't. You're like Lady Gaga down there. I'm gonna start playing.
I don't know how to take that.
Yeah, I don't know either. Don't think into it too much. A little bit more, obviously more delicate nose. It's I feel like it's more rounded.
I get a little more fruitiness on this one than I did A.
100%.
Yeah,
agreed.
Like,
got a lot big citrus note.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of
a little bit, but I'm getting grapey. Yeah, I was always saying I don't know if I want to say it. That's what
I'm getting, like a citrus and a grape. Why am I getting grape?
I got grape before citrus.
It's like a grape jam on the end of it with like black pepper. It's kind of weird, but I dig it. It's like you know what I mean? Like it's not just grapes. It's like a grape jelly or jam or something.
There's no way this is a bourbon.
Oh, he looked down and to the left, or down and to the right. What does that mean?
That's got to be finished. It must be some kind of finished, maybe a finished rye.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Son of a.
It has a really nice whatever is in here. There's definitely some rye spices in here.
To me, that's a ton of rye on for me.
Yeah. Get a little bit of licorice.
Will slipped in a brie on us before.
Oh yeah,
he's pretty sly, that guy. So
the proof isn't too high on that. But you know what? No, I'm not going to give my cards. I'm supposed to pick proof.
That's tough on this one.
Yeah, I feel like it's not. I mean, coming off of A, I mean, Jesus, anything's going to be. Everything's going to be like a kitten.
Yeah, I wanted to start y'all off real nice.
Oh, yeah. Real nice.
Ozzy, we're doing a blind of 5 samples from Hendo, and the 5 samples are all different bourbons or ryes or whatever.
Or
who knows?
Could be something he mixed together, too. It's not like he's never done that before, you know?
So here's the clues. You got to match these to the bottle, to the sample, and then guess the proof and rank them.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the Mash Bill, thanks for stopping in, man.
Hey, Stanley, have a good one, buddy.
All right, so
I mean, like for me now, that's hanging on. That's like the rye is really cutting through.
Yeah,
but I do detect what you're saying. Like I could be fooled into a finish.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of going on that.
There's a lot of oiliness on this one, though.
Yes. Yeah. It's like it's kind of laying on the tongue, and I'm getting like a little bit of rye, but also that like kind of wood tannin note.
Yeah,
in that oil.
It's like a young oak, like a more on the sweeter side than like a like a heavier oak. Really nice though. I like B.
Yeah. The first time I had this, I was like, oh man, it's like baking spices, then like that awesome citrus note, oak note, and then it goes into like black pepper on the end.
There's tons of citrus notes on the sides of the palate here. Some lemon.
Mm-hmm. The lemon, definitely.
Yeah, I'm almost getting like that rind kind of.
I think this is definitely rye.
Has to be.
I need to stop telling you guys my thing.
Hey, we're all in this together.
Yep.
He's thrown well here. All right.
So, buddies, what do you guys got going on in your channel, man? What's the future looking like?
Well, right now we're just kind of we're doing this like little series. We did 2 episodes on it, but just kind of like we call it like cast strength. It's just kind of us kind of just like talking about a topic, and
because we do that a lot when we're off camera.
Yeah, and
we're like, we should have recorded. Like we'll get into conversations about stuff just sitting here. Like, hey, you got to try this, and then we start talking. We're like, well, like a little podcasty kind of thing. So
yeah, it's fun. Like just to kind of have that I mean, since we're 2 people, it's nice to kind of have that conversation back and forth, and it's cool. Like we did like George Washington rye the last episode of that, which is George Washington.
How was that,
dude? That was awesome. Man.
I was really surprised.
Yeah, and actually, just a little fun fact is that my sister's the one who bought it for me, and her and my mom were there and bought me a bottle of the unaged.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like you can compare it now, to what we had. So, but I was surprised. I was like, you never know when something's coming out of like a small place, and they're it could really be anything. And I was really surprised with how good that was.
It's expensive as shit.
Yeah, it is.
But
really,
yeah, it was like really expensive.
But I mean, they're doing everything like it's like
by hand, basically.
The still's all wood fire, still. It's like
they're trying to keep it like that going. So.
But what are you doing, Dusty?
Dusty's cranking them out.
Man, I don't know. I just wing it, to be honest with you. Like I don't really have anything like. I've had some distilleries reach out to me. I've reached out to some distilleries. We try to collaborate with some stuff. So I have a couple things down the pipeline with them, but I do want to start getting into some more of the Dusty stuff that I have, and just try to review it. Just again, like I talked about earlier, there's maybe not that big a following on that, but I still like to try to put it out there and review it. Maybe during some live streams or something like that, rather than just post a review on it. So, but other than that, I do want to start getting into some. I don't want to just do like craft distillery stuff. I want to start doing maybe some head-to-head challenges or on stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see where where the road leads me. But I just kind of wing it right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the cool thing is that nobody's really like doing like I don't see Dusty reviews like not seeing it. So even if like I think maybe even if you don't have like crazy amount of people that want to see that right away, I think it's going to build because how this industry is just growing.
It's growing.
Yeah.
To me, it's mind blowing what you're getting your hands on.
Yeah,
and it's like it's such a cool piece of history.
Yeah, that it is. That's something that I really like, about it. And I've talked to Will about that too, about the history behind, a lot of those bottles and stuff like that. So, and that's what kind of like drives me to do that and put some of that content out too. So, I do plan on doing some, just trying to figure out again the best way to do it, whether it's in a review or it's drinking it, during a live stream. So,
right, dude, that's awesome. And I know, Will, you've been too. You've been on Instagram pumping out some cool stuff. I always like seeing your posts because it's like, you just kind of have cool like you gotta follow Hendo.
Yeah, man. Absolutely
do.
Yeah, I always look forward to your posts, Hendo.
Yeah, I don't have time to do a YouTube channel, so I'll just I'll just mooch off of you guys and. And I'll just, if I'm drinking a bottle, I'll throw a picture up. It was actually Scott from my bourbon journey. He was like, I'd send him pictures of bottles, like, and Neil, you were on that for some of this, and it's like, he's like, dude, why don't you have an Instagram? You could just throw this stuff on Instagram all the time. And I can. It's kind of fun. I don't know. And
it catalogs it. You like, then you can see what you drank, and you have that for a really long time. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Jay, see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, Jay, it was good seeing you, man.
And we got Tim Evans in here.
Tim Evans, yep.
What's up,
There
Tim?
he is.
Tim.
Bourbon Battalion. There's Bobby.
Beautiful. Good to see everybody in there.
It's Bobby.
Ah, baby. All right.
Moving on to C.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh.
Fruit. It's a fruit medley.
Yeah, some of that caramel.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
I like the nose on
C. Very well integrated spikes. It's like it's kind of just sneaky underneath there.
It's there, but it's not like everything's balanced, everything's working like kind of like as one.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Dan has swag. Dan has swag.
He's not wearing a collared.
Oh no! Yeah, my wife actually made this. Got this shirt for me. I thought it was pretty cool. My logo on it.
Dude, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Maybe down the road. We'll see.
We'll see. You gotta get a polo with your logo on it.
Patron.
You need a polo with your logo on it so you can still rock the.
I know. I thought about that too. I was like, man, I can't unbutton anything tonight.
Well,
making the whiskey community mad, man.
Hey, what though? This is like just
this
what Will has as a collection. He's not fooling around.
No, he never fools around.
is really nice nose on here.
It really is.
This isn't a turkey, though. I can tell you that right now. This isn't turkey.
I don't know. Some of those Russell's Reserve kicks fool me.
Yeah.
This is more like really rich and deep and there's a lot of complexity on the nose on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of reminding me of like trying to narrow it down. It kind of reminds me of like my mind's gone to a couple different ones. So maybe that's the blend.
Oh, God, it's just like
maybe that's the blend then, since I'm like thinking of several different ones.
Maybe. That's delicious. I mean, not delicious. It smells good because I haven't tried it yet.
What a spicy one too.
Yeah.
That is a spicy one.
Whoa.
That's really good though.
Yeah, it's like a cinnamon swell.
Yeah. God, that reminds me of something. Oh, I hate that. I
Jason
do that
in the chat.
Like there's that note or that flavor that's like that's and you just can't get it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the clues.
Oh. Jason.
All right, for everybody that's just joining, here's the clues again.
Yeah, there's the clues.
So I've got to match these to the samples.
Jason. Appreciate that, Mike.
A rather expensive bottle guy.
Make sure everybody's hitting that like.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Like button.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, just land on it.
Man, C's really good. I like C.
Yeah, I do too.
It's almost the nose kind of doesn't match the palate for me. I don't. Yeah, it's kind of like the palate was really like finished real cinnamon, like it's it's got that cinnamon swell in the finish. The finish is not. I mean, finish is nice. There.
Oh God! All right, I'm overthinking it again.
This one's like really, man. This one's throwing me through a loop here. Like I'm picking up all different kinds of flavors on this one, and I don't even know where it's going. Like,
no,
that's what I'm saying. It's like
all over the place.
It's like, oh, it reminds me of this. No, wait, it's that. No, wait, this. So my thought is it a blend of the? Is that because it's blended? I mean, is this a blend that Will made?
I don't know. He's not.
And his straight face, look at him. He must be staring on a dot at the wall. And just
yeah, but what clue would that fall under, though?
A blend of 3 Kentucky whiskeys.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's why we can't pinpoint it because we're being reminded. Is this a custom? Was this? He's staring at the dot on the wall again.
He's good.
He is good.
Face.
I don't. So what I'm saying is this purchased as a blend or is it a blend, like a personal blend?
Yeah, that's tricky.
That is tricky.
It's a higher. Well, I wouldn't say it's a super high proof, but I'd put this probably. It's I don't know.
It's up.
Or is it another one of those high rye ones?
I'm getting some. Dude, I'm getting like chocolate notes in it now.
Yep, some milk chocolate notes on the back of the palate.
What is going on? You're right. This thing's all over the place, and it's like hitting like different spots in your palate, the nose.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna come back to that.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the chocolate on the finish.
I get a little bit of dark fruit too in the middle of the palate.
Yeah, you're right. More of that like dark, bitter kind of blackberry. Whoa. I'm going to have to come back to that one. That's going to be a tricky one.
Yeah. Good idea.
Like some savory notes in there, man. That's
yeah.
I'm almost getting like some, and I use the term loosely, but like herbal, like earthy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to agree with me.
No, I agree with you. 100%.
I don't think that's turkey, though. I don't think it's turkey. It's not turkey.
Yeah, the finish isn't going turkey for me.
No.
I said earthy. Did you think I said turkey?
Turkey earthy?
Turkey earthy.
No, I didn't. No, I said earthy. Okay.
The quote of the night.
See, I like C. It's good. C might be my favorite so far.
It's good. My father-in-law is watching, and he just texted me, and the answer is yes.
Okay.
Oh, Will.
All right, on to the D.
Famous D.
Out of my little goblet glass.
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
dude.
Man, I can't get a nose on this thing.
I was just going to say, that's going to mess you up.
Yeah, give me a glass real quick. I got an extra one.
Like Lil Jon pimp glass or something.
I get zero nose on this thing whatsoever. Like nothing.
You're gonna have to base it all off the palate.
Yeah.
Now that.
I can't smell anything on this one.
Put your hand over it.
That's what I tried to do.
Yeah, I was looking down. And then sneak it in there.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing.
Great black pepper.
Jason, it's the Hendo Blendo. I like
now,
it.
for me, the nose is a little tighter, so that might be even trickier that you have it in that glass.
It is a tight nose. It's tight as a tiger.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
I'm going for it. Mmm.
I think I know what that is.
Rich caramel and vanilla. Oh, the mouthfeel.
Yep.
Nice spice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
There's a lot of rye spices on this one, baby.
Holy moly.
It's pretty good.
I felt like I could give you guys, given that you're from freaking Pennsylvania and Maryland, I could probably give you all some spicy stuff and you can handle it.
Yeah, give us the spice, baby.
I think I know what this is. I'm almost certain I know what this is. Maybe.
I might
Maybe.
too.
Maybe.
There's a little mintiness.
Yeah, a little bit of mint on the back. Don't mind the phone.
No, I don't care. Like Dusty Dan, how may I help you? Oh, it's just rich. It's very rich.
It's really good.
It's one of those where you initially go for the nose and then you sip it and then you go back to the nose and the nose just like then comes out.
Yeah,
it's like
there it is. Yeah. There's a lot of sweetness on like the front of the palate, and then it's like rye spices with orange and lemon and
on the mid and like
and like the sides of the palate. A lot of citrus on this one, and then the back is like a little bit of pepper, like a white pepper.
Yep. Yeah, I think I know what this is.
Yeah.
How would y'all compare that to B?
I think, for me, I think I like B more. I think they drink. I think they're right around the same proof, but I think this one has a little more rye spice than B did.
Yeah,
a lot more rye spice than B did.
Yeah, B's got more of that baking spice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I get more rye spice, but B I felt like was more of the rye flavor.
Right.
Some of that black
liquor, like rye bread flavor that you get.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh. I like the mouthfeel on that. I'm liking the richness on the initial palate and the mid palate, but
Bottle Vaughn said Hendo about to put y'all on the spice train.
About to get a little spice rack going on.
Mm-hmm.
Taking them all out. Cheers, Raider Nation.
What's up, man?
I'm thinking Raiders. That's got to be Raiders, like Vegas Raiders. I'm thinking.
It's weird to say, though, isn't it?
It's weird.
Vegas Raiders.
Yeah,
Vegas Raiders. Huh.
And I think I know what this one is. Don't be looking at my paper either, Neil. I see you.
Nope, I ain't doing it.
Dan, what do you got? Yeah, what do you got?
You're cheating over there.
All right, I got to go for E. I need this. It's just calling me right now.
I need this.
I need E.
Oh man,
it seems dark.
Yeah.
Jeez, I need to clean my damn glass.
And the more you go through it too, the more like stuff you're introducing to your palate. So like the more confused I get anyway. I start to like, I start to like overload.
Yep.
Wow. I think we need to figure out what these clues are before we can.
I've been kind of like sitting here looking at the clues, like trying to help, and I think it's making it worse. I'm just overloaded right now.
I think I know what. I know what one of them is for sure. Well, at least I think I do anyway.
It's okay to be confident, Dan.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm probably wrong.
Dan, you're going at it the right way. I think you gotta guess the bottle pretty much.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta guess the bottle you think it is, and then just process of elimination for the rest of them. So,
but some I just don't get. Like I don't get the bottle. Never is never empty. Like I don't.
Yeah, I know that.
I don't know that one. That's going to be really tough. I have to think on that one. I think I know this one's got.
This is very familiar.
It's got a. Actually, I think this has got a little age on it. It's like a sweet oak.
See, Music City brand that keeps on making me think of like Blue Note.
It could be,
but
see,
I didn't taste anything that tasted like that though.
I'm thinking Belle Meade.
That's the first one that came to mind. Music City,
Nashville.
I've been there at Belle Meade there in Nashville. So I'm like, that as soon as I saw that clue, I'm like, yeah. And then
you snuck in a pick in there.
Yeah, I know. Before when Neil and I were talking, we were sitting here like, what else has a blue label? And you brought up Old Forester single barrel.
Yes.
And I was like, okay. And that actually kind of makes sense in some of these maybe, but
actually I just bought some of that. Oh crap, can't even think of it right now. Neil sent me the dueling ground.
Oh yeah, what's that like? What's that?
Because he was like, I was just down at my in-laws in Bowling Green last week, and he's like, if you get a chance, go check it out. And I didn't, but I found one of the bottles at the one liquor store, so I just grabbed it to try it, and that's got a blue label, but I haven't cracked it yet.
Barrel proof water.
Barrel proof water.
Oh man, E is for ecstasy.
Ooh,
that's a hot drinker too.
Yeah, but that reminds me of.
It is a hot drinker.
Mm. It's not too bad after the rest of these.
That's true. Oh, this is so E's kind of like coming to me as
E's really good. I like
some tropical fruits, like a pineapple.
See, I feel like I taste some turkey in here though.
I mean, it could be.
Everything is turkey.
It's all turkey.
Oh, you're getting compliments on your cup, Will.
You know what? You know what? The bottle that never ends. This is a wild guess.
Go ahead.
An infinity bottle.
I thought the same thing, and I thought, well, then how could we ever guess what's in it?
Yeah.
Because I have an infinity bottle going.
This bottle.
But I always see with my infinity bottle, I approached it where I only put things that I'm really digging. Like I won't.
Right.
If it's not like, I bought a bottle, I'm not crazy with it, I won't put it in there. But only pour things in that I'm like really enjoying. Like this is an exceptional bottle. I put a splash in. But that was my first thought, Dan.
The proof on this one to me is tricky.
Yeah, because it's like
I feel it drinks hotter than it is.
It could be in that whole. I won't say it. I was going to say, nah. I'll keep it to myself.
Okay.
I think.
I know what you mean though, Dan. Because sometimes it's like the mouthfeel can fool the proof.
Yeah.
And it's yeah.
It's almost a cinnamon apple sauce.
I get a lot of apple on this one.
Yeah. I'm not. See, this is the thing.
I'm not getting a lot of apple.
I'm not getting the apple.
Nope.
Are you getting any?
Because then there's a lot of spices and
lots of spice.
Yes.
Gotta pour some more of that one.
I'm getting like
he's good.
A real like rich.
He is
almost good. Like I don't want to say the word cake, but I'm thinking cake. And then
okay,
spices.
Like cake batter.
Yeah, almost like not doughy though. But then I get this whole like, and I think that's what Dan's saying, where you're getting all that spice and stuff, which is kind of like tricking you with the proof point.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it's so hard to distinguish a rye spice, like a really heavy rye spice, to a proof. Very, very difficult to tell.
Yeah, and it all depends. It all depends how like rye can vary so much and how it expresses itself in the mix of everything.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's
that
just
does
so
have like it does have like a vanilla cream note in it. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm picking up more of that than the apple.
Yeah.
I get like a fudge. Fudge, vanilla type fudge, like thickness to it.
Well, yeah, it is thick, and it kind of lays on the tongue like that.
Yeah, the mouthfeel on this one's crazy.
Yeah, it kind of lays.
Yeah. That's good.
Man, this is tricky.
This is not that, and you're right. The proof on that's not going to be easy. I obviously it's above 100 proof, but like, you're right. It could be something that's like in that 110.
107 area, that sweet spot, like 107, 108.
Yeah,
man. I don't know. I don't know if the clues are helping or making it worse.
Now, I'm pretty sure I know what some of these clues are. The one I can't figure out number 4. I don't know what Music City brand is. I don't know.
I'm gonna.
My thoughts.
Y'all really may have not ever had that bottle before. So.
Damn. That was
but it's good. So, like I said, find the ones you can, and then process of elimination for the rest of them. So.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's hard. You gotta find out which one's which. Man, it's not easy.
I think B. I'm like on to B. Like I think I know B for some. Like I just feel like I know it.
Well,
I feel like.
God, like so many are like, oh, I think it's, and it just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Blue Label.
This bottle is never empty. Son of a.
That's got it. That has to be Infinity. Like
has to be, right?
I don't know what else it could be.
That could be C because that C was all over the place, right?
Well, see, that made me think of the blend. Is it like a blend of 3?
But then see, like for me, E kind of made me feel like it was like. Maybe Infinity.
Oh, I could see that. There could be some turkey in there, and
the thing about an Infinity bottle too is, as you drink it and as you add to it, it's always changing.
Yeah,
it's never the same.
Never the same.
It's always a journey, buddy. Always a journey.
Do you want to go back? You want to go back the other way?
Yeah,
totally.
I'm gonna hit E again.
Yeah, so
way back.
We're going back.
Yeah, let's go backwards. Let's get a different order here.
But a part of me feels like I've had E before though.
I would agree with you on that.
I taste
it's so familiar, man. It's so familiar, and
do you want a little bit more?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I tooled through mine a little
bit.
Yeah,
you did. He's enjoying E, so he.
I think I know what all of them are, like the clues, but one. So now I think it's just a matter of picking it out.
Oh God, he is really liking it. Yeah,
man, it made D really spicy though. Holy crap!
You know what I mean? Because they have 3 different.
Yeah. And I had someone
quit cheating. Quit cheating. Yeah. Come on.
Sorry.
They staring at my paper over here?
Yeah, definitely.
Dan, I can't see. Just tip your camera just a little bit.
All right.
There's 2 high rise.
I saw the corner.
Oh. I'm feeling like there's 2 high rise in here. We already went over this. D and B.
Yes.
I think are high rise.
Man.
Or rise.
Yeah, I'm still kind of hanging on B as a finished rye.
Oh, you're right, Will. That made D very spicy.
Very spicy.
Let me go.
I know what D is though. I know
it blew my palate out. I was like, just straight pepper, and like you said, that white pepper, not even black pepper, like that real hot, like. Ooh.
Yep. It's like a finer spice.
Yeah. That I think that is the difference. That's a lot more finer. It's white pepper. B is black pepper. It feels like it's like more granular, kind of weird.
Yeah, I always think of it like, yes, it's almost like in your mind the spice is like a finer ground with white. It's like a
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know
this is why I love doing these blinds, because I can like nerd out with you guys. If I'm sitting around talking to my wife about like whiskey notes, she's looking at me like I'm an idiot. She's smells like what? Tastes like. Are you eating like peppercorns in the corner? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Ozzy wants to see the clues again. Let me see. You got the clues on you, Will?
I got them.
Oh, sweet. Here's the clues again there, Ozzy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we got Gobble Gobble, Bottle Never Empty, blend of 3 Kentucky whiskeys, Music City brand, new blue label pick. I'm going to say...
I'm calling C the everything bagel.
Everything bagel.
Yeah, you got a little bit of everything on there, man. Some onion. No.
Sesame seed.
Yeah, some sesame seed.
Poppy seeds.
You guys ever see that review? I don't know where it came from. I saw it one time, but this guy was he was sitting at a bar, and I think he was like reviewing like one of the Pappies, and he was like smelling it and tasting it. He was like, it's a 1950s Jolly Rancher. Like,
yeah, no, he was like at a bar.
Rubber. Like, what?
I want to say, God, I think it was Jason from the Mash and Drum posted that on Patreon one time.
It may have been.
He's like, what the heck?
Yeah, a 1950s Jolly Rancher.
Like, that dude was I watched. So I watched his channel. So I like stalked him, and I went onto his channel, and like he just like has this big list and just reads off of all these notes. And he was like, I think he said like, something like bubblegum ice cream. I think he was saying for like Pappy Van Winkle.
He's just winging it.
That's like bubblegum ice cream. What the?
Yeah, that was. I mean, he was obviously reading off of a list too. That was pretty great.
He wrote every single note down I think you can possibly.
Yeah.
Like going back to C, I get like this slight nuttiness note to it. Like a roasted, like a peanut shell on the back end of it. Coming off D going backwards.
Yeah, because it's a little musty.
Man, that's weird. That's my everything bagel is C.
I think I nailed 2, and now I gotta really
dig in.
We gotta dig. This is tough, but
this is.
Hey, but at least it didn't give you any pinhook or anything. I mean,
maybe.
Well,
yeah, I mean, there could be these in here that we've never had.
Mm-hmm.
Where's pinhook from?
Well, the original stuff I had was Source Castle and Key.
Okay.
And that bottle was bad. I was trying to throw Scott and Klein off on a blind, and I thought Klein was going to throw up.
Man, going back from C to B is like an insanely fruity nose.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's finished.
Yeah,
it's like Starburst, man.
Finished rye of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a rye. I think B is definitely a rye.
100%.
It's so sweet. It is so sweet up front, which is great about it. I love this bottle.
See, I think I've had this, but a different expression. I think I know exactly what this is. Well, not exactly, but pretty damn close to it. That's really good because that's something I would just like reach for. When I'm feeling like a nice, if this is a rye, if I'm feeling a certain kind of rye, I would reach for B.
See, for me, that's not doing it.
It's not doing it for you.
I don't know what this one is, man. That's not turkey.
A is still hot.
Man.
It's still hot. I'm gonna go back to A.
Well, hold on.
So are we going to go over the clues and find out what this means and then try to place it, or is this still just?
That's what I've been trying to do. I know all. I think I know all of them but one, but I don't know what the.
So what we'll do is we'll go through the the actual fight part of this, right? So we'll do we'll give points for hitting your clues and then points for your proof, and then we'll go back and y'all can rank them.
I still like the nose on A going back to it. It smells good.
I'm saying notes. Whatever A is, I'm digging it.
See, I think I know what A is. The nose is real. Something I had maybe something you just recently actually picked up. Something similar to that.
Woo!
It's hot.
I picked up a lot of stuff recently.
I know what that is.
I'm excited to show you these bottles. This is gonna be fun.
Man, it goes right to the nostril.
See, I want to say. Yeah. So for A, I actually got 3 different things that I'm thinking of, and that's a problem.
Oh is right.
Because now if I bring the clues in, it changes things.
Yeah. All right. Obviously, we all know what gobble gobble is, right?
Yes.
The bottle never ends. To me, that sounds like an infinity bottle, unless there's something I'm missing here. But
I'm with you on that too.
The blend of 3 Kentucky whiskeys is either a blend that Will made up, or it's something from Bardstown.
Yeah,
obviously.
That was Neil's thought, and I actually have a bottle, and I haven't opened it yet. So
Music City brand has still got me stumped. I don't know what that is.
Well, see, that what made me think of that. Okay, are we talking it comes from Nashville, or is that a Tennessee thing?
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Like how accurate is the clue?
I need more C.
I can tell you this. Whatever it is,
the clue is accurate.
Well, good point.
But where?
How specific was the word I meant?
There's definitely no. I mean, I didn't taste any Dickel in here, so I'm trying to think if that. Where else? What else is from there? Man, 4 is getting the Music City brand has got me stumped.
Well, yeah, and see, that's I'll throw this out there because just nice little hint. All right, just because it's the brand doesn't necessarily mean it's made there. So, like you were saying,
Tennessee then. Well,
the brand is the Music City brand.
The brand is the Music City brand.
Crap.
So you're saying that it's
all right. I've given you too much. All right, come on.
Nashville is in there.
Yeah, you got to stop, Will.
It was like cutting you off.
yeah, I'm done.
I don't know. And the blue label pick is either. I don't know. That's got to be an Old Forester.
Has to be barrel proof, single barrel, and that's got to be hot. So
yeah, but you know what though? It's like then.
There's like 4 of these that are hot.
Yeah, that's the thing. Which one's gonna be?
That's what I drink. Y'all are drinking what I like. So
see, Buddhist says blue note question mark, and that's what I thought originally.
New blue label pick.
Yeah, because Blue Note's got that. They got a blue label. Not too many things have a blue label.
Are you Googling, buddy?
No. Oh. I'm thinking of a.
He's hacking into my camera to look at my notes that I wrote down.
Yeah, like
Looking at my chicken scratch over here. I write like a doctor.
Oh, mine's terrible. I think my handwriting progressed to about 3rd grade.
Dude, my wife used to be a kindergarten teacher, and her handwriting looks like somebody typed it. It's ridiculous.
Oh, really? Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's not me.
No.
That's why when I sent y'all later when we open this up, I typed out your clues. Or typed out your stuff because you don't want to read any of this.
Ooh.
All right, where are we at? You got any?
I'm thinking.
It's 8:50.
Now, do we want to rank these before we do anything, or before we guess?
That actually might be more fun if we rank them first.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
If you rank them, then if there's any surprise bottles in there, that could be a lot of fun.
Okay.
I better write it down because I want to move them around, and then I'm gonna. Write it down. You're gonna forget where you're at.
That's true.
Hey, Scotty's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Scott?
Long live the ham hock.
There he is. There he is.
All right, there's A.
All right,
man.
All right, I got my rankings down.
You got your rankings?
I got my rankings. And I think I have 4 bottles, but I don't know what the last one is. I think I don't know. I'm going against 2 of you guys here, man. This is difficult.
Yeah, this is difficult. Don't worry, he hasn't seen mine. All right, I gotta go with that one.
I think Will's gonna win though.
Yeah, I think I'm right there, man.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah.
Even ranking them, except for my last place, I know which one's not really hitting home, but
they're all very. I mean, they're a couple of them are similar, but very different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have problems ranking stuff like that. I like all of this.
I'm still my biggest thing is I'm torn between C and E as far as not only my ranking, but the bottle might be.
Yeah,
it's tough.
That's why I included both of those bottles because the clues wouldn't have worked as easy.
I really don't.
My plan is working perfectly.
I think there's some of these that are, to me, I know what D is for sure.
Yeah.
The proof on it though, I don't quite remember.
The blue label thing is what's messing me up. And then I think I have an idea, and then when I start placing the clues, it's my idea doesn't fit the clue. So
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I can't think of that many labels that are blue.
I know, right?
I can't think of that many. I mean, I know 4Gate has some blue in it, but that's not a blue label.
Has to be Old Forester single.
If you read it, it says it's a new blue label pick, so it is a store pick.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Ooh,
I think I have my order.
See, I don't. That's what's throwing me off is the blue label. Because I don't know. I mean,
let's get some orders. What do y'all have for orders? Who wants to go first?
So who's number one is what? I picked E as my number one.
I actually did too.
I did.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked E as number one.
Yeah, same here. I thought that was just
yeah, that bottle's stupid good.
Holy crap. I think for my number 2.
Jeff, what did you pick for number 1?
Number 1, I picked A.
Okay.
So you're feeling that nice hot.
Yeah, I'm digging that thing. Whatever that is.
Hot and fiery.
Whatever it is, I'm I'm probably gonna
number 2. I
own it and don't even realize it.
number 2. I pick C. I like C. Whatever that is. That it's
same here.
So it's so all over the place. Like I get flavors that are just like. It's like there's all kinds of different flavors and like the complexity behind C and the mouthfeel. There's savory notes. There's like this richness to it. I really like C. C's good.
Yeah, I pick C as my 2 as well.
And I've never tasted anything like it, which is
super complex.
Throwing me off.
Which makes me think: is it the Infinity bottle, or is it some blend that I'm just not aware of?
To me, I don't know. Again, I think the 3 whiskeys, the blend of 3 whiskeys, that has to be Bardstown.
Hey, you know what? Bardstown has blue labels.
Has to be.
Which you know. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong.
It's not fit, but it has blue labels.
They do have blue.
So
I think that
there's dark blue labels.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your number 2?
I'm sorry.
What was your number?
C as well.
Okay, so we all picked C as number 2.
I did. Yeah, I did as well.
Nice.
It just beat out my number 3, which is B.
That's my number 3.
It just beat it out. I was like back and forth between the 2.
That is my number 3.
For me was E.
E.
And now
got it.
Yeah.
So that was our okay. Got it.
So my number 4.
All right. So
was A.
Yep.
That was me as well.
Neil, we had the same.
Number 4, I had D, A.
Oh, I had D.
So you had D for number 4?
Yep.
Crazy.
D was my number 5. So.
Holy crap! Same here.
Yeah.
So Dusty and I have the same exact.
Same
exact.
I knew you were cheating, Dusty. I knew it.
I told you he was hacking my camera.
Y'all can buy bottles for each other now. I mean,
yeah,
you're good.
This is where
awesome.
D did not come out on top for any of us.
Yeah, Scott says
that's what I'm getting. See, it's all right.
Yeah,
I got paralysis from analysis. So.
Well, do we?
Where, Jeff? Where was your B?
As in ranking?
Yeah,
I did that 5. That was last place for me.
Gotcha.
It was good, but it wasn't like
wasn't hitting your
it
spot.
wasn't hitting my spot tonight. Nope.
All right, so you ready?
Now I'm all hopped up on allergy medicine too.
I'm not ready yet, man. I can't figure out what B is. All I have is a proof guess, and that it's a rye. I don't know.
A finished rye and a proof guess.
That's all I have.
I think I know it, but I don't know how it fits in with the clue. So that's why I'm like,
I don't know.
Then
I
you're
know
probably
who
wrong.
it belongs to, but I don't know what it is.
I'm telling you, Will, he gets his hands on stuff that we haven't tried. So we're here racking our brains, and we've probably never even seen it.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, you might not have, but it's good. So,
damn it.
Well, everybody does good, Jeff, but
So, do you want to go with proof point next to start with the points?
Yeah, sure. Why not? A.
I originally wrote down 120 to 125, but then I changed my mind when I went from B back to A, and I changed it to 125 to 130.
Okay, give me one number.
Huh?
Give me a number.
Damn, Will.
He's trying to get a little leeway here.
127.
Ooh,
all right.
Nice number.
I mean,
I came in at 125. That's what I wrote down. I was basically thinking the same thing as Dan. I just wrote 125 somewhere in that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go with that. It's like the Price is Right, Dan. Just under.
Well, I'm going up from you guys. I'm going for A. I'm going 132. I'm going on the high end.
Oh man,
damn.
This is the Price is Right.
Okay.
All right. What about B?
B.
I said I'll give you a number, Will. I ranged it between 110 to 115. I'm gonna go higher on the higher side. I'm gonna say 115.
Okay. Jeff.
All right, I'm gonna go. What I wrote down here, 90. I wrote 95.
Oh,
really?
Going low
because I think that was one that was fooling me.
Tricky, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, the rye spice could have.
Yep. Maybe. So I was just kind of like, I don't know if it's
All right, I like that pick.
Hey, I'm just gonna swing. Go the other way, see what happens.
Well, I'm gonna go 104 for B. That's what I had.
And what were you at, Dan?
I said I'm going 115. I feel like that.
He's trying to sandwich us. That's what it is. He wants to be the sandwich.
I love getting that Oreo, man.
Double stuff.
Put me in the middle. I might agree with Jeff though. I think this one may be the one that's tricky.
It was tricky
because like I got more of that spice and kick from D.
Yes.
And it wasn't and looking at I should have drank D and then B, like the difference between the two of them.
All right, what'd y'all get for C?
C?
C.
Man. Okay, I'll tell you what I wrote down.
Do it.
And I'm gonna have to narrow it down. So I wrote 100 plus because I wasn't sure. But I know that's not going to fly with Will, so I'm going to have to think about this.
Not when there's three.
If my 5 proof difference doesn't work, that's not going to work. I don't know. I'll say 121. I say 120 to 125 in that range, so I'll just go 121.
I'll tell you what. I'll go 110.
I'm at 115.
Right in the middle again, buddy. Right. In the middle.
That was written down. I promise.
Damn.
Well, a lot of times they're sneaking stuff in like 107, 108, and that's like kind of a sweet spot.
It is.
Yeah. That's why I kind of wrote plus, and then I never came back.
Those are always so hard to pick out, like those 107s, and that in between that 100 and 110 proof is so hard to pick out sometimes.
It really is.
I agree.
For D, I did 115 to 120. I think I know what this is, but I can't remember what the proof is. So I'm going to go 115.
I'm in the same boat, Dan, because I just have a question mark there because I'm like, I think I know what this is.
Yeah.
And then that made me think of the proof. But see, like,
I can't remember what the proof is on it off the top of my head.
I went 120. 120 on D.
120.
All right, then I'll go.
I might be a little high though. Shit.
I'll go 108.
Okay.
And because it just reminded me of something.
There I am, stuck in the middle.
Good place to be, buddy. Good place to be.
We'll just like rotate. We'll just rotate everybody.
All right.
On E, I said, and I think I'm aiming a little high on E, but I said 125 to 130. I'm gonna go 100 and I'm gonna go 125 proof on that one.
All right.
I did 115.
Hold on.
Oh, Neil's re-nipping to see what it is.
I gotta make sure.
The old re-nip. Is that what, like, if you have to get your nipple reattached, is that the re-nip?
Oh yeah, that's the re-nip.
He is so good.
I think honestly, I'm going low on this one. I'm going 108.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I want that.
Sorry, but
I could be so wrong.
You go with your gut.
I could just be so freaking wrong.
We all could be wrong. We're all going to be wrong somewhere and right somewhere, and probably more wrong in other places. So.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do y'all have any guesses on these clues? Give me A.
I think Old Forester single barrel proof.
That's what I wrote down too.
Yeah,
I think that would be the blue label.
That's what I think it is. I think
it felt like it was the highest proof that I had.
Even though I've never had it, just kind of going off of like what I know about it, kind of had that cherry. I don't know. I'm just probably digging myself a freaking hole.
Okay, I could be a complete idiot, and I'm okay with that. Because I'm in good company. I'm in a safe space.
You're allowed, buddy.
You're in a safe space.
So, now this is me playing off the clues.
Yeah.
I thought of the Bell Mead Barrel Proof.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, and I watched Will through all this, and you're right. He doesn't like. There's no twitch. There's no nothing.
No, we're taking him to Vegas. We're taking him to Vegas soon.
I
know. You go all out.
So y'all pay for my bar. Y'all pay for my bar tab, and I'll come with you.
Scotty, yes, Scott. We will talk about doing the live stream. Absolutely.
Oh, excuse me, Scotty.
Honestly, for B, I don't. I did say Old Forester single barrel for A. I think that's what I didn't taste anything that tasted like a blue note, but I never had anything that was like their 9-year or anything like that, like a single barrel. But the only other blue label I could think of was Old Forester. So that's what I put for A. For B, I have nothing. I don't know. I don't know what B is.
Throw something in there. Throw something in there.
I just finished rye. That's what I wrote because I am clueless of what that would be.
Yeah, I just wrote rye down. That's all I wrote.
Y'all
okay,
just throw one of them in there.
I get more points.
What's the clue?
You got something you want to say?
I think I want to go with High West double rye pick.
Ooh.
I think the thing is, like, I have a High West double rye pick, and I have the Midwinter's Knight's Dram Barrel finished one. So I'm kind of like, I got that impression from it, but it was different. So it wasn't exactly that bottle. So I'm thinking it's got
something High West.
Yeah, it's got to be like a double rye pick.
Yeah, but where does that fit in the clues?
That's where I couldn't figure it out. I'm just gonna put it in number.
I'll say Jack Daniel's Tennessee Tasters. I don't know, man.
So you're saying it's the Music City, right?
I mean,
because of the Jack Daniels thing being Tennessee.
I think Tennessee is. I mean, Tennessee. Well, no, I don't know. That's my guess. I don't know. I have no idea.
So come on, guys, just give me a clue. Give me a clue. So you're thinking that's the Music City blend or brand or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. So Jeff,
I know it's a rye.
I'm sorry.
Give me one. Give me one. What just give me the clue.
Rye and I was a clue.
Do you have a clue left over?
Man, see I'm trying to narrow it down. You know what? The one that I don't get is the blue label pick, so I'm just going to go with that. Maybe Neil's right, but like the other ones I can sort of make work in my head.
Yeah.
And I could be.
All right. So Neil, which clue you got?
I have to go with my oddball that I can't figure out, which is that this bottle is never empty. So if I'm going to go High West, it's like I don't understand why that would be connected. So I'm kind of screwed on that one. But I got to pick one.
All right. So C.
This is.
See, this is where I'm with Dan on it could be an infinity type thing. All right, if it's higher proof, it could be that Bardstown blend. Could be one of those blends because they have there's like, I think 4 just came out, right? So it could be anything from 1 to 4.
I said this was the everything bagel. I'm going to go with this is the infinity bottle.
I have both down. Yeah.
I really don't know though. Unless there's something I'm missing on that on the name and on the clue for this one. I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you on that.
I think I'm wrong on this one though. I think I'm wrong on the proof and I think I'm wrong on the bottle on this one.
All right, so Jeff, you've got this bottle is never empty.
You know what? Yes, I'll do that. And I'll say it. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Your guess is it's an infinity too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I just I don't
I just feel I don't know.
I have on my paper. I have infinity / or blend, and I'm like, it's gotta be. It's too complex to be something.
I agree, and that's kind of why I picked this one as the infinity bottle, because there's so much going on C. There's like so many different flavors on here. That's why I picked it.
All right.
I got you back. I'm different. So I feel like C for me is the blend of 3 Kentucky whiskeys, and I think it's Bardstown Bourbon Company.
See, that's
my man.
Guess, but I don't know.
I think that's.
I think that could be E.
Neil, I'm going to be so pissed at you if you're right.
We'll see. Because that is super. I mean, you're right. It's all over the place. So,
but it's all over the place.
Okay, I only had 2. The Discovery Series 2. Mm-hmm. Actually, I think I had 1 and 2.
Oh God!
And it was like tough to decide on which one I was going to buy. But I don't remember him being that.
This could be 3. It could be 4. You could never have it.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
See, I have some, but I just don't remember them being that. Like, they're good. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're really good,
but they're not that.
Right. I mean, and that's what I put down for my number 1. But I just don't ever remember them tasting like that.
That's where I'm at with it. So,
all right. So let's go to D.
Everybody.
I know what D is. I'm gonna let you guys go, but I know what D is. Like, I'm 99% sure I know what D is.
I'm not. I'm complete opposite.
See, I'm very confused on D.
All right, so I'll go first. So D. I think D is the Music City brand, and for some reason, I think D is like. Let me just make sure on this one. Number 5. It might be like a Belled Mead single barrel. I don't know if Nelson Greenbrier's doing like a. Yeah, I'm gonna go Music City brand for D.
Man,
all right, where are you guys at?
See, I'm sitting here thinking I'm all wrong. I don't know.
Go with your gut, man. Go with your gut.
Definitely. What do you think?
I'm sort of thinking. Okay, I could be a complete idiot here, but I'm thinking that's the turkey.
I think that's a turkey too.
I'm thinking that's the turkey. So I'm going to go with that. To say which one, though, I know Will. He sneaks. He's a sly guy, Mm-hmm. So he comes up. He probably gets something that I never had.
See,
I actually had it, but I don't remember the proof, and that's what's kind of like I'm trying to figure out.
I put down Cornerstone. I think it's the Cornerstone. I have the Cornerstone. I have the
okay,
the rare breed rye, and I think it's the Cornerstone.
Oh, that could be a very good pick. That could be a very good pick.
I know that this is the turkey, though. I know this is the turkey.
I believe it's the turkey too. I've written down. You know what I'll do is I'll go with, because I just had one that was like different than anyone. Is I had a Russell single barrel that was like nothing like I ever tasted before, and it was a Liquor Barn store pick, and it was like just different from any other Russells I had. So I'm gonna go with a Russell's of some sort of store pick.
Wow, I'm liking it. I'm liking you
nice
got turkey on it.
All right, what you got for E?
It could be totally.
See, now I go back to D, and I actually like this a little more than I thought.
They're all really good. The only one that's kind of throwing me off was B, and I don't say throwing me off, but it's just like wasn't hitting me tonight.
Yeah, I don't ask me why I picked this. D is number 5. I don't know why, but I actually like D.
Yeah,
it's a mini goblet.
Growing.
All right,
yeah, so class.
give me the E. What y'all got for E? I mean, it's the last one. So
I mean, this was my blend of 3 Kentucky whiskeys. So I'm going to say it's Bardstown, but I couldn't tell you the series. I have no idea. I'll say 3.
you don't have to name any bottles or anything. So we're
all right.
Got it.
Yeah, you know what though? That would be my blue label pick, and that could be one of the fusions, right?
Oh man, I didn't even think about those.
Yeah, because I'm focused on Discovery because of the blend of the 3, but the fusion.
Oh wow,
you're right. Actually a blend of 3, right? It's like 2 of their young stuff, or is it 1 of their young? Or it depends. And then like some old source stuff.
Yeah.
Man, by you saying that just threw me completely upside down.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go. And here's the thing: they have a blue label.
This is the last.
They have a blue label.
Guys, don't ever think it anymore.
Right, so. There's some around here.
It's right here. That's the Fusion.
The Fusion 3 is a blue label.
Oh yeah, that's a blue label.
Yeah.
So what do I have left? Blue label.
All right.
I have blue label left, and you know what? I wrote something else down, but I'm going to go with a Fusion from them.
I like
just a little like the edge. What do I have to lose?
You don't have anything to lose.
Exactly.
Good.
Nothing to lose. Everything in the game.
What you got, Neil?
So what letter are we on again? D? No.
E.
So I think E is the turkey. I think it's gobble gobble. So I think it's gobble gobble with the clue.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, you could be right, man.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so y'all don't even have to open your stuff. I got you. You ready? All right, A.
What is it? Oh, it is an Old Forester pick.
Boom, boom, boom.
Good job, buddy.
Look, seriously, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, man.
Best sticker ever, man. That's from Bankhead Beverage. Now this is 131.6 proof, so it is a hot one.
Damn. I guess one. Neil, weren't you? Neil, you were close to that one, weren't you?
Yeah. Neil got the bottle. Well, he got the
bottle too.
Yeah, he got the bottle. He got the proof, but Dan also got the clue on that one too. So
damn.
So
left out in the cold. It's all right.
Yeah. All right. So B. Now B is an interesting one.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I've been wanting to try something for the longest time.
Dan even freaking commented on my Instagram story about this, and they were talking back and forth with you, and I was like, surely that is the right.
Oh my God. So is it Nashville in the name? And I'm like, I don't.
Nashville Barrel Company. This is one of their store picks. It's a 7-year-old MGP at 110.92 proof.
I like
freaking. They're expensive. These are typically, I think this one was like 104. You see them anywhere between $100 to $110, but they're freaking good.
Dude, that was interesting.
What's the proof on that?
110.115. Yeah, so that was the hard thing for me in my head. I was trying to figure out the math. Neil was 104. Jeff was 95, and then you were 115. So I think 115 is closer, right? So
yeah.
So
what was the proof on it?
110.92. So it's almost 111.
So 115 is the winner.
Yep, you got it.
So Dan got both those points again.
I don't know why I think Jack Daniels rye.
I actually had the Tennessee Taster. I'm almost out of that, but it's good. And then Infinity.
Infinity.
Is that C?
Yeah, my Infinity
bottle.
No,
it's not his Infinity bottle. It's Infinity.
The everything baby.
You guys got it.
Yeah, that's my Infinity bottle. So I have no idea what the proof is. So it literally says question marks in the proof. So I don't know.
Well, my guess is
majority of It drinks a little hot, but it's almost got this Barton kind of S thing to it, where there's some spice on the end of it. There's quite a bit of turkey product in here. There's also a lot of Stag Juniors and Elijah Craig barrel proofs, and it's like an ounce each of a bunch of different stuff. And I actually just rebuilt it because it was so good.
Is there a decent amount of Heaven Hill or well, I know you said Elijah Craig barrel proof or anything Beam, because I definitely picked up some peanut, like a roasted peanut.
Yeah,
shell.
so there's 4 different Knob Creek picks in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. So you get some age. Out of that. So I mean,
and that's why it's
awesome
because I've been getting into those Knob Creek picks. I got a couple of those at home from the store, and they are just out of sight.
Yeah,
I've got 3 that are 14 or older, and then 1 that's a 9-year that's still really, really good. So I thought it'd be fun to throw that in there because I had it the other day or before I sent y'all samples, and I was like, man, that's good.
That's fantastic. That's a fantastic blend, man. Well, I would throw that in the Master Drums
blend again or something.
Yeah, that's really good. I knew there was some kind of Beam in Heaven Hill because that roasted peanut carrot,
number 2.
I could taste that on the back end on that one.
Yeah, that's good.
That's really good.
Yeah,
and it actually blinded really well for you guys.
So
that was
number 2
across the board.
For me.
Yeah, 2 across the board. So, all right, so D. Rare breed.
Oh God,
right. Daniel, you mentioned that one. So I
said Cornerstone though.
Yeah, but you mentioned the rye though. You said rare breed rye.
Yeah.
And I just went to because dude, I had a Russell store pick from I think it was Liquor Barn in Kentucky, and it was just to me like it had a lot of rye and stuff in it. And it just like that rye really cut through, and it was different than what I expected it to be from every other Russell single barrel that I had. But it was good, but it was different. Yeah. So I was like, I'm just gonna roll the dice. But I would say, Dan, you actually mentioned that one.
Well, I thought I knew, and I said like as soon as I tasted it, I said I thought I was 99% certain that I knew what it was.
Yeah. But you killed both of those. You got the proof pretty close to the proof. The proof on this is 112.2.
Okay,
your 115 was closer.
Yeah. What did I say it was? 108?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right there, man. If that 0.2 wouldn't have been on there, that would have been hard. You were literally a 0.2 away from.
Yeah, we would have had armor
and all that.
I love
leg wrestling.
I just knew that was turkey. I was like,
I did not blind well for me.
Yeah, that would just scream turkey.
Crazy.
Well, and that was funny because Neil, I know you like that bottle, so that was.
I love that bottle. Freaking love that bottle. It
just goes to show you. And the other thing is too, you start mixing all these flavors on your palate, it just gets murky.
Well, these are some really good bottles in my opinion. I mean, I love this stuff. This is kind of what I like to drink. So the last one, you ready for it?
Yes, sir.
Discovery 2.
Oh, damn.
And here's the thing. God damn it. Here's the thing, dude. I have that bottle at home and have not opened it yet.
God,
I bought it when him and I were in Kentucky. And I'm like,
damn,
I haven't opened it. And I remember we did the flight, and I was like between 1 and 2, and I was like, I'm going with 2. But it's been how long? August or something?
That is such
a
good bottle.
I just gotten this one in. I've also got 3 and 4. And I tried to do a blind, like I got my wife to set one up for me for like 2, 3, and 4, and I just couldn't pick. I was like, man, they're all freaking good.
They're all amazing. I know, it's all amazing.
And they're good in their own little ways, right? Like 2 has got the proof. 3 has got the flavor, and then 4 has got a ton of age on it, man. It just depends on what you like. But the other crazy thing about this may or may not have turkey in it. So
when
you called that out, Dan, you called
interesting story when me, Scott, and Jason were down in Kentucky and we went to Bardstown Bourbon Company. We got to go through the tour and all this kind of stuff, and us 3 went into this little tasting room with Steve, Nally, and I think Danny from Bardstown. and we were sampling some stuff that they had, and they had these little like plaques that were sitting in front of these samples, and it showed one of them that actually said turkey, like in the blend. So I believe, and I think Scott just left, but I believe that there is definitely turkey in that Bardstown. I can't remember what it was, but
no, you're right. I think it's the 10-year. If you look on the back, it gives you the mash bill. And Neilio here, when we were there, he's like, "Oh, dude, that's 10-year turkey, 12 years 1992, and 14-year Heaven Hill."
Yeah, and it's 44%. So that's the other reason I threw this bottle in. I threw this bottle in for two reasons. First off, I wanted to give you my infinity bottle, and I was going to throw a turkey in there. So I threw the turkey rye in there. But I wanted, this was supposed to be the bottle that kind of was a little confusing because you're looking for turkey or you're looking for a blend.
You thought that one was turkey?
I thought it was turkey.
Yeah, so he's picking up on the turkey on it.
I mean, and that's where I had the hardest time picking out. Like I was very confused at E. I knew I could taste some turkey in there, but I wasn't.
Yeah, so that was kind of a jerk move on my part, but anyway, that's how
he's like, anyway.
Hey, Top Chef Dustin is in the house. Dustin, what's going on, buddy?
So
he said, if Discovery 2 isn't heavy turkey, I'm a son of a woman of the night.
He's right on the money. I'm telling you, I blended like turkey for me.
It's so good, man. I love turkey too. So
what's the proof on that one?
That's
122 point.
Okay.
122.2.
Yeah, I was high. I said 125 to 130, but picked 125. So,
but you still got the
buddy. Don't kill yourself.
You got the point though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Dan, you actually got 8 points in this thing.
Damn, Dan, you swept it.
The buddies got two each.
I thought Neil. I tied Neil.
No, because I messed
Neil
up.
Neil got 2 points. Jeff got 2 points. It's the proofs, man. The proofs, like, y'all were pretty darn close on all of those proofs. So it was really who was marginal, who was just like 0.2 closer or whatever.
Yeah, I think Will, I think you did a good job with this one because a lot of these were very hard to tell the high rye content.
Yes.
As opposed to
a rye itself.
You really put some thought behind this one because I was very, very confused with some of these. I thought they all drank hot, but I couldn't tell if it was the high rye, if it was the actual proof. I mean, honestly, a lot of these were kind of just a guess at a higher proof, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, and the crazy thing is the ryes are probably the lowest proof thing in the blind. So I mean, especially like Nashville is only 110, and the rare breed's 112. So they're probably, I don't know what my infinity bottle is, but it's got to be high.
Oh yeah,
So they're probably the lowest proof thing in here, but they all drink hot. In my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree. That was delicious. I mean, everything about it. I love that infinity bottle. I'm very impressed with that, Will.
Show us that label again, man. That's pretty nice.
It's like that's the only sample I drink everything out of right now.
So on there's a guy on Facebook on the Bourbon Junkies page named Josh Gamble that made
that label.
Love that.
Yeah, so he also has one for Michter's bottles. So if you've got an old Michter's bottle, he's got the oval.
Oh my god!
So that's pretty cool too. But yeah, I had this old pick, and I decided it would be cool to throw that on there because I mean that's a cool freaking infinity bottle, right? I mean that's got a cool bottle.
It's like the coolest bottle ever. These Peerless bottles.
Yeah. Man.
Is that Neil? Is that your infinity bottle, or is that actually Peerless?
No, this is actually Peerless. Yeah, they're small.
Yeah, I'm refraining from. Well, I don't know. I don't want to enter Jason's blend again because the last 2 years in a row I was picked first and eliminated first. So I'm like, I'm not doing this for a third time, man.
Just shoot in last minute. So then you're.
Yeah. It's last minute.
Yeah. I don't know. This was awesome though, Will.
Yeah, thank you.
This was so much fun, man. I'm actually kind of blown away at how well you paired these. I mean, this was really hard to. Again, I mean, I like I said, I aimed high on the proof on. I think all these. I think I was over on all of them that I guessed. But I think you did a really, really good job of of not only pairing them together, but kind of throwing us off on that high rye content and then the proof.
That was tricky.
Originally. I sent y'all four glasses, right? I sent you a text and I was like, here's your blind. And then I tasted through it and I was like, it's missing something. And this might have like one bottle from that original blind. I just started messing with it. I was like, as I started just tasting through it, I was like, man, something's not right. I want to do something else. So anyway, that's part of the fun for me is actually sitting down and making them, because to make them tricky, to make them, even like Dan, the one you did with, the Find the Horsey, I threw a stag in there just because I needed the Bowman to drink a little down, right?
Yeah.
So I threw it in front of it to kind of jack your palate up to lower that one down a little bit. So, weird stuff like that. That's why I enjoy doing these things. But so your orders were, as far as what y'all like the best, E was the Bardstown, right? So you and Neil, had Bardstown, my Infinity bottle.
I think all three of us had C, right, as number 2.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah.
So when we all go to your
Jeff
house,
yeah, man. Jeff had the Old Forester as his first, and then it was B, which was the Nashville Barrel Company, which Jeff had last.
That was good.
And then A for y'all, which was the, and then D was last for y'all. So that's crazy.
That's insane. Yeah, that was the Rare Breed rye, which was like.
Yeah, man. Jeff wasn't on the rye kick tonight, man.
No. Yeah, I go back and forth with rye, man. That's just like a tough sell for me.
What's the proof on the Cornerstone? I can't remember. That's on D. I knew it was it was either the Rare Breed or the Cornerstone, but I couldn't remember the proof on either one of those.
I don't know.
I tell you what, though, for that being a rye, that's like sneaky, because that's not like coming through real rye forward for me.
Cornerstone.
Yeah, it's very, very legal.
What was that?
109 for Cornerstone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say the Russell single barrel ryes. I don't know if y'all had those often.
No.
I had one.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing where it's coming in at like just the legal limit?
Yeah. I think all theirs are barely legal, but the Nashville, I believe, is the standard 95.5.
Got it.
NGP. So that sucker's kind of crazy.
So is that Nashville? Do they age it there, or is it all just strictly from MGP?
I believe they age it there. Okay. I don't know a ton about it. This was actually the first Georgia pick. We just got this in the state of Georgia. Distilled in Indiana, bottled by Speakeasy Spirits in Nashville. So that's all it says.
That's a good bottle. I'll tell you. For me, like the
picks are great.
Yeah, it reminded me of a double rye. The high,
But that was a good guess.
Yeah, it does
something out, man.
Yeah.
Well, and I've got 2 double rye picks. I just got a American Prairie pick.
Ooh.
Aged in Ruby Port. That sucker's bomb.
Ooh, baby.
There was a hot following on the secondary market with some of those picks that had those finishes. I've heard a lot of those are very good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Oh, Quagmire.
Fan, so.
That's funny. Oh God.
Oh, this was a great time.
Yeah,
Will.
Man.
I appreciate the blind. You're absolutely right, Dusty. It was like, Will, you nailed this.
Very, very well put together.
Wow.
Yeah, you really made sure there was no gaps in it, so it really challenged you.
Whew. And I think by you incorporating those ryes into it really threw everything off. Like
big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like you had a bunch of one thing and then a big jump to something else that was distinct. Everything kind of started to get a little fuzzy. You know what I mean? Like, it was tough to.
I mean, even going from like A to B, you could tell that there was a difference in something, and then and then you knew that there was a rye later on too, and it was like, I'm glad you put the rye at B and D instead of putting them together, because that could have changed everything.
No, originally I kind of wanted to put them together to see if y'all could kind of do that, but I felt like you were going to call out the turkey faster if I did that. You know what I mean? Because turkey's got that note, even the ryes do, that if you put it against another rye back to back, you probably find it.
Yeah. No, I'm actually glad you separated them. I thought that was a great idea, and incorporating those two ryes in there was awesome.
Yeah, it was gravy right there.
Yeah, that was.
I think the original one was actually going to be just rye, and then I was going to throw in like the Chattanooga and a couple other things, but anyway, I felt like this was a better idea. So
you know what we'll do next time is Will and Jeff and Neil are going to be part of a blind that I send to you guys.
Ooh. Oh snap!
Oh, yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna set that up soon.
Oh yeah,
set that up soon.
Oh, now I'm scared.
I'll give you guys clues.
He likes being on that.
I like being down here.
You gotta get on this, Will.
Yeah, you definitely get your hands on some stuff that we don't see.
Yeah,
and that's the hard part, living in like a state run situation where
I mean I agree. Like unfortunately a lot of the bottles that I have to find usually come from the secondary. I have like one or two liquor stores that are a little bit further away that I actually have to drive to find something, but because all the ones like right around me all sell like the most basic bourbon that you could ever find. Like, it is the most basic, and I don't even go to them anymore because I know they don't ever get anything that I want or need. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, unfortunately, I have to go through like the secondary market to find a lot of stuff. So, I hate doing that, but you don't really have a choice. So,
you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in Georgia, a lot of liquor stores, go ahead and charge secondary prices for them anyway. So,
I know, isn't that horrible?
Yeah, when you're not regulated, you got to deal with that. So,
there's good and bad from every.
Yeah, it really is.
It's kind of like with PA. Yeah, you can get. Sometimes they do these online drops on the website that crashes. They do it like third Wednesday every
it's
month.
A government-run website.
Yeah, everyone goes on. It's just it's like, you can get like, everything at pretty much retail, but good luck. I mean, they go within 2 seconds and the website crashes.
And have you guys seen on the secondary? I don't know if you guys get on there or not. The was it the E.H. Taylor single barrels or the picks? I think it's the picks.
Yeah.
What they're going for?
They're going like the one pick by us in Jersey. Actually,
yeah.
It was $2.99.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was $300.
$300
because I asked about it a couple times when we were in there, and the one time it was sitting there.
Yeah, $300.
It was $300, and we were like,
nuts.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, there's. I think it's the E.H. Taylor single barrel. I don't know if Dustin is still in the chat. I think Dustin might know. But there's some picks on the secondary market. It's got to be the E.H. Taylor single barrels. Like going for like $2K, like for some of these picks that you.
What?
Yeah.
There's supposed to be coming
Dustin,
out.
if you're still in here, let me know if that's correct. I think it's the E.H. Taylor single barrel picks. Like, I'm almost certain those are the ones that are going for like $2,000 for a bottle.
That's
which
insane.
Is absolutely absurd,
dude.
The amount of good stuff you can buy for $2,000.
This year, Stag Junior barrel picks are supposed to come out. Can you imagine what those are going to go for in secondary?
Oh, it's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
I'm just waiting to see if I'm pretty sure it's the E.H. Taylor single barrel, like the actual picks that were going for that much, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I've got a single barrel, but I got some help with that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can.
I just have small batch.
Like the small batch is so good.
Yeah, honestly, you don't know what you're getting. Sometimes you don't know what you're getting with a single barrel. So small batch is usually always pretty solid.
Yeah,
I found the straight rye on the shelf. Just got
Did
lucky. Found it on the shelf at retail.
That's nice.
And then small batch is expensive around here. I mean, we're $50 to $60.
Yeah, so, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Yeah, it's like it's like 39, but that's if you can get it. Which you can't get it. Yeah. So
and then the single barrel I got from a buddy in Texas. So
yeah, they
I can't find it here. But all my Bardstown stuff, I got 2 of them from Tennessee, and actually one from online, one from Tennessee, because I've got family in Tennessee, and then this one came from a buddy in Kentucky who saw it on the shelf for like $100 or something. They were trying to make some room. I was like, what?
Yeah, because at the distillery, it's like I think it's $150.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, usually like $130 to $150 depending on where you find them. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's all day. That's all day.
And then that's like the Mayor Pingree that I've got over here, we don't see that down here. That's just up in like the Michigan, Ohio area, right? So,
yeah,
it's good. It's really good. And then my Weller 107 hookup is my sister that lives in Ohio.
Oh yeah,
I never see those around here.
Yeah, they don't come by here much.
On the way to Kentucky, we went through Ohio, and I should have stopped. Just GPS a liquor store and swing in.
Yeah, because they get 107 there, quite
like crazy. I mean, they sell it at their Kroger and stuff up there, man. Like, you pull in a grocery store and make out. So
that's crazy. I mean, I'll tell you what. That's
man.
Ugh.
I'm trying to find those E.H. Taylors that are on here.
Oh, real quick. This is really interesting. I gotta maybe send you guys this. This is Kinsey, and it's actually a straight corn whiskey, 10-year-old.
Didn't you send that to me before, Neil?
I think I sent you.
I really like that.
This was the one that we sent you here, Dusty. This was the 4-year bourbon. You thought it was like
finished, I think.
But it's just malted barley and corn. So there's this. It's 51% corn, 49% malted barley.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's an interesting bottle. Yeah,
that's MGP though. That's MGP. I think
Bubble Bath. What's up, Nate?
Bubble Bath in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the 18-year marriage that I was thinking of that was really high.
Well, the barrel proofs, the barrel proofs go for a ton of money too, right?
The E.H. Taylor 18-year marriage is $1,700.
What? That's out of control.
Some of those, like you're never. The 4-grain, the 18-year marriage, the tornado ones. I mean, there's all those things. Most of us will never even sort of see. Obviously, I mean they're all like 1-year deals that you either got or you didn't get. So
$2K. Dustin saying $2K for the marriage. That's just that's insane.
That is no.
Somebody will pay it though.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've done some crazy stuff with some older bottles. Don't get me wrong, but I would, for something like that, I would never pay that amount of money for a bottle like that.
Oh.
No.
Again,
I mean, we talked about like the dusty bottles and stuff like that, and that's something that, again, I just like the history behind it, and tasting the differences between older stuff and newer stuff. So I'm definitely willing to pay a little bit more. So,
yeah, nothing wrong with that and you're into it. And hey, you know what? You can't take it with you, but at the same time, $2,000 for a bottle. It's like, you can buy a lot of good stuff for $2,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Dustin said, if a Pappy 20 is worth $2K, what isn't worth $1K? It's very true. It's so true. So true.
Yeah.
But when you start dropping like big coin, like you really get an expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you typically let down? Like if you spent $2K, what would you want out of that bottle? It would have to be like the most amazing thing you've ever tasted, right?
I don't know that I can say that on a live stream. No, it's
but you'd have an expectation.
Oh yeah, I mean you'd have a crazy expectation. The first time I ever spent over $100 on a bottle, I was like, I got it. I was like, okay, it's good, but is it better than Elijah Craig Barrel Proof?
Exactly.
Or
is it
better than Stag Junior? Or better? Yeah. That's in my head. That's what I'm thinking. It's like,
I hear you.
Am I going to get? Of course, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is one of those crazy offerings out there that's 12 years old and barrel proof and epic for $60 that you just don't find, but especially in today's market. But that's what I'm always thinking. It's like, that bottle's $120. Well, I could buy 2 Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs for that.
Yeah. It's weird when you compare it to something like that, though. You know what I mean? Because like when you do drink barrel proofs, you always want to compare it to something like the Elijah Craig or a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Something to compare it to. You know what I mean? Where they're not crazy overpriced. At least, you can actually find those here for a decent price, but it's very, very rare. To find those, but even Dustin said an M20, a Michter's 20, or a King Kentucky might be worth $700 to $800, but $2K question mark, and that's those things sell. Those Michter's 20s they sell for an insane amount of money on
insane
on secondary.
Yeah, they sell.
Yeah, y'all need to go get you one of those double eagle, double rares or whatever.
Oh my God, I would never.
But those are like what, $10,000 or something? It's something stupid.
Yeah. And I wish with the dusty stuff that it didn't cost so much. But again, it's stuff that you just don't you'll never come across it. Sit in the store. A lot of people, people that go and find some of these bottles are very, I would say, extremely lucky if you were to ever find them in a store. Number one, it's just since this whole bourbon boom happened, those stores have been shopped hard. That stuff finding it in the store is I'm going to say it's almost impossible.
Agreed.
But there are a couple bottles out there that I still want to try to find. If you guys ever get a chance to try some of the old granddad, the 114s from National Distillers, like the lot 1s, lot 18s, lot 12, something like that. That's probably some of the best whiskey I have ever had. Ever had is some of those old granddads. I was sent a sample of one. I don't have a bottle, but it blew me away how good it is. And comparing it to like what's made now at Old Granddad, it's a night and day difference. Like it's so good. But again, finding one of those bottles, I know where to find it, but it's paying the price for it is what gets you.
And I can see I can easily not easy, but it's easier for me to justify spending money on something like, hey, there ain't many of these out there. Mm-hmm. This is a rare thing. So it's that whole supply and demand. You really can't get a hold of these. Yeah. All right, so you want to try it because of the history behind it. And it's like, this is a really rare thing. Like very few people are going to have it. Yeah. So I can justify spending money on that. But just to be like, hey, this is a limited release. Well, that's just marketing.
Yeah.
At some point, it's just marketing. And I'm okay with that, but I just won't buy it. You know, it's like, if you guys want to do that, I'm fine with that. But to me, I don't see the value.
Anything's worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. So
exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's people out there that they're ballers, man, and they can work out that kind of money for a Michter's 20 or a Michter's sour mash. You know what I mean? Like God
bless them and let them do it. Yeah. For it.
But I would definitely, I know what those old granddads go for, and I would definitely be willing to buy one, and that's basically probably gonna be the next one that I get. But like I said, if I do, I'll make sure I try to spread the love to you guys, so you can get that. So
baby,
that's awesome.
Dan, are you putting any bottles away that you're gonna turn dusty, if you know what I mean? You got any
Yeah, I actually have. It's funny you say that. I know people probably think I'm crazy, but there's been a couple of bottles that I've put some parafilm on and just kind of put into the back just to see what they turn into.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
some of the the turkey, even the 101, now that they're changing the label, that's probably a good time to grab one of them and throw it back there, because one day, 20 years down the road, it'll be really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and like going back, to taste some of the stuff from like when Austin Nichols was around, it's a night and day difference between what turkey is now and then what turkey was then. Right. Even the stuff out of their decanters is very, very different from the other distillate that they produced in the standard bottle form. So, Tim Evans said, "What did you put on them?" It's the parafilm. If you look up what parafilm is, I put that around a lot of my bottles. Looks like Will might have some, maybe.
Yeah, you got some parafilm?
It's put up on all the sample bottles I send out. It's literally like it's paraffin wax in a film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's technically meant for plants, like wrapping on plants and stuff. Yep. But I know a lot of scientists and whatever use this stuff too. But anyway, use it in labs.
It is expensive for some some tape, but I do put that. I wrap it around a lot of bottles. When I get bottles that start to get very low, if I've really enjoyed them, I usually have a stash of 200 milliliter bottles that I'll put that I'll pour it into. If I know there's like that much left in there, I'll pour it in there and just wrap parafilm around it. I don't want it to lose any air. You know what I mean? I want it to maintain that flavor. So, but when you run out of 200 milliliter bottles, you have to wrap the parafilm around the bottle if you don't want to change. So.
I was gassing for a while. I was doing a lot of gassing.
Yeah.
I think Top Shelf, Dustin really just nailed what he just said right here. Neil, if you can put that up there.
Yeah, let me put that up there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he nailed it.
Yeah. That is very, very well said. I mean, there might be some bottles that are very sought after, maybe. I wouldn't say a lot of what's being produced right now, but maybe some of the.
I think if you've got like a Elijah Craig C920, and
hold on to that.
In 10 years or something, that it's going to be like the pirate bottles were. I mean, if they do another change, I mean, C920 has been the best batch since C918 or whatever. I never had that one, but everybody says that was probably the best batch before that.
Yeah,
I have that. I'll send it to you. I had C918. I'll send it to you, and then you can compare.
Yeah, I mean that's I was going to say maybe some of the more allocated bottles. Would maybe show up there, but even still, he's very. I think he's right. I think this whole bourbon boom and obviously production with a lot of the bottles has increased. Even for the limited run bottles, maybe not necessarily on like the Michter side of limited bottles, but like even the Stags and the Four Roses limited editions. I mean, they're still producing a lot of those, more than what a lot of the older bottles were as far as quantity. But yeah, I think he's right. I think he really hit the nail on the head on that one for sure.
Yeah, agreed. Yep. Yeah, I just don't. There's just so much bourbon being made.
Supply and demand, right? Like y'all were saying, there was a ton of it available, and so now it's not going to be worth as much. So
yeah, Yep. I agree completely.
And it was like when you think of like the boom of an era, like the starting of an era, it's same thing with like cars. Like cars today, if you bought one and stuck it in a garage, it's not going to be the same kind of thing as it's going to be as a classic car, because
it's not going to be that 57 Chevy.
Exactly. No, it's just like
it's my Toyota Corolla is not good. You know
what I mean?
My first car was an '88 Corolla. Man, it was a classic. It was,
Oh, dude, that's high.
Like I've had some
little 5-speed. It was fantastic.
Yeah, the Corollas and the Camrys, like the older ones, like the '80s ones, early '90s.
Oh, dude, Toyotas, they just run forever, man. They really
don't quit.
The old, you guys remember the old Supras, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Old Supras.
And the MR2s. Remember the MR2s? They like the I think that was like a mid-engine. Yeah, I think that was mid-engine.
Yep, I remember that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
the old Supras, like the mid '90s. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah,
like a little bit of like a Corvette body style.
Yeah. I remember Supras were bad. They were bad.
They were a quick car.
I think we had a conversation. I don't know if it was live or not. I don't know who we were with, but we started talking about some of the old cars. And I used to have a Dodge, a 5.9 RT, and I remember racing. I don't know if you guys remember, but the old I think it was the GMC Cyclone. I think it was that I raced, the GMC Cyclone and the Typhoon. One was like a Chevy Blazer, and the other one was a pickup truck.
It was a pickup truck. Yeah. I think
that thing ate me up so bad. It was so fast, man.
Yeah, it was like it was kind of like sitting low. It was like a mid-sized truck. It wasn't quite high size. I think it was the Cyclone.
Yeah, it was a Cyclone. I mean,
like a souped up S10.
Souped up. It's all-wheel drive, twin turbo. Like and that's
crazy.
That was stock. It's how it came. Like it ate me up, man. It was so crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah, the RX-7. Oh, the RX-7's been sick.
Oh man, those were. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I love the third gen RX-7s. Oh God. They're just sexy.
Yeah. Tim Evans said the Cyclone and Typhoon. Yeah. It was the pickup truck, the one that I raced. And it just that all wheel drive on that twin turbo just it ate me up, man. It killed me.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, guys, it's almost 10. I know that ADHD whiskey's popping on. I don't. What do you guys think?
It's up to these fine gentlemen.
What do you guys think?
I'm good.
Yeah, man, that's fun.
Yeah,
good job.
Again, Will. Thank you for sending this, man. This was awesome. Very, very well done for sure.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, this was an awesome thing, man. It really took a lot of attention and some thinking and some. Yeah, this was good, man. It really, really like pushed you. Yeah, definitely well thought out.
But next time the seats are going to be reversed. Next time we're going to get down.
Will Campbell to just sit here and stare.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that in the works here. I'll figure something out.
All right,
that'd be cool.
I'll get you C9.
Go down in ashes.
All right. Well,
all right, gentlemen. Always a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Good seeing you guys.
And everyone in the chat, thank you so much.
Yes, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Go check out ADHD Whiskey. He's on at 10. All right.
All right, guys.
We'll see everyone later.
Signing off, guys. See you later.
Guy. All right. See you, buddy.